Shite. That wasn't supposed to be turned there while I'm prepping myself for the video, so disregard that stuff there. Anyway, this is just basically a shout out. I want to say hello to a couple of lads that have given me a hunger for this bushcraft, and I did always like outdoors and I always like to do a few bits and pieces and that, but the good thing about the bushcraft page and the guys that are on it, they inspire you to learn and be honest with yourself, that and don't pretend that you know everything, and be willing to accept it and be humble. And I can see that in one particular guy anyway, that I really admire. Pricey there, Joe Price, and that's why he put me onto the living to learn content, whatever you call them. What do you call them again? Content person that goes onto the puts the stuff. Yeah, anyway, content advisor, producer, whatever the hell you call it. Anyway, video maker, puts stuff on and talk shite and ramble about. Well, first things first, I just want to give a shout out to Mark McGrath. Thanks very much. I got this, buddy, in the post, and it is. One thing I will say is the Cordura pouches, usual shite that you get. Anyway, you know, I do believe he got this from Kilkenny Knife and Tool from Jay. And Jay kindly sent me something else to replace the I think it was a little flint or fire kit or something in that that's supposed to come with it, or a fire stick there. So I'll get onto that in a minute anyway. But I do like this elk ridge, and it's nice shape blade, I do like, you know. But there is a few discrepancies that you will say for the purist out there. You know, it's the typical grippy MacArthur type handle that you do out with these knives, and a few little, you see where it's not polished totally flush there, a little ridge there that you can, but anyway, it's, look, I'm not an expert and I just love anything sharp and pointy and steel, and that does the job. It's probably not as quality as your handcraft bush stuff, but as far as I know, they are available in Kilkenny Knife and Tool from Jay Olson. So thanks to Mark McGrath anyway for passing that on to me, and to Jay for bringing knives and all things sharp into the limelight and the country. And that's that. Now back on to Jay, because that was missing. Like, he's a great guy. He's fully into what he does. I have met him once, unbeknown to myself, in a different sport that we do, airsoft. Speaking of which, I got banned for a couple of days, and I'm only back now. And I got banned because of them things. You're not allowed to talk about them on Facebook. It's only a toy, right? So forget about that. In the wrong hands, any toy that can, the BB gun, any toy that can do anything like that, throw out a BB, you can lose an eye, just as dangerous. Anyway, that's what ban was that for. So Shitebook or Facebook, whatever you call it, they banned me for that, but you know how much we all rely on that. So Jay kindly sent me a little package, which he did promise to do. And but first of all, he's a fecker, because I said I'm not buying any more blades. And what does shit do? Puts this thing up and says, "Paddy, do you want this for a £5?" And I go, boom, yes, please. And he said, boom, see, proving a point, gotcha. He's right. Okay, I'm weak. It's a shred, little foldy, and nice little piece. Another little thing for the collection, which is great. But what I am impressed with is what he sent me here, the little tin, the old fire kit starter. This fella here, nice, with the obviously the pre-stabbed hole in the top for doing your car cloth. You've all seen the car cloth video I did, learning, and I'm surprised. Now I haven't put a spark into it yet, so maybe it's shite, I don't know. Maybe it won't work, but that's the chair cloth. That's going into the fire kit. Is it supposed to fall apart like that? Hopefully. Anyway, Jay sent me that, and he put this flint into it. Now I'm not sure what the origin of these flint is, but Jay will confirm that. Right? So in the tin, this is what you get. Oh, gee, you know something? The first thing I don't want to open this. Oh, the smell is lovely. It does the smell of fat wood, and you know something, you could sleep with that under your nose all night, and just, it's like aromatherapy. It just brings you out into the wild. That smell of pitch pine and fat wood. So in that tin anyway is the jute, and I don't know what this is, right? But I presume it's a little survival piece that's supposed to keep you, if you do go hungry. It's a little Ritz cracker he sent me. Right, now Jay, I don't know, but see this? I think that's gone off, to be honest with you, pal. Right, I don't know what you've done with the rest of the packet, but I'd bring it back to Ritz and get your money back, because that Ritz cracker is gone off. It's not edible, lad. I'm not going to eat that. Alright, so if you don't mind, but I'll keep it in there in case I need to use it for anything else. But the fat wood and the usual bits and pieces in that little kit there, and I'm sure Jay sells bits like this in his shop, Kilkenny Knife and Tool, and it's something that I was going to try and build up, but Jay just shortcut it from me and said, right, put me out of my misery, and he put his bits into it and sent it to me, which I'm very grateful for. He also sent me this as part of the thing, the ferro rod on with a bow and handle. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, Joe, anyone, bushcrafty experts, senseis. Is it? I presume it's bone. It looks like bone, smells like bone, tastes like bone. So, you know, if it shits like a dog and wags its tail like a dog, it must be a dog. But it does throw out a great spark on anyway, right? He sent me that. I don't know whether he made it up himself or he does them in the shop or what have you, but it does throw a great spark. And I noticed a little thing at the end here, which is great. Two little cotton balls, you know, and I think they're great for, like, I presume therefore when, you know, when you're starting a fire, like, you don't want the smoke going up your nose. So what you do is you go, takes the smoke or the sparkles up your nose. So thanks, Jay, for them. They're very handy. I'll use them wisely, you know, and it's great that they're in there already handy, so you can put them up, you know, when you're ready to light the fire, you know. So thanks very much, lads. And I'll just give you a quick run through. We all got one of these, I presume, didn't we? Off Suleman Seed, type of Damascus steel, blade, skinner, buffalo horn handle, brass pins, and AliExpress special. Still a knife, still do the job. That is better than not having anything at all. So I wouldn't be pissing or shitting on anybody's choice in a knife if you're happy with it and it does the job. Also, quick one. I think it's essential in everyone's piece of kit, right? I got this recently off a friend of mine, and it's basically it's a lot of paracord, right? But it can be a weapon or it can be a lifesaver, and basically it's what I call a ball bag hitter. I've had great fun with this with myself and my buddies. Now we had one each, and we just went around catching each other unawares and going. That hits you one of the balls, lads. It's got a steel ball bearing in it, and it's I presume it's for something that people carry as a little weapon or something, but it would knock you out or would put a nasty golf ball lump on your head. But we just go around hitting each other in the nuts with it, just unawares to each other, and you know, it gives you that sickening feeling up your stomach. Anyway, that's a useless bit of bushcraft. You won't be using that in bushcraft. Or maybe I might bring it someday to one of our camps if I do go on the camp and it comes down in the pocket. But I'll have to know you a bit before I start going hitting fellas in the knocking them in the little sack with that. You know, that's a bit presumptive that you're going to be okay with that. Anyway, that's grand. Also, Joe done a great piece there, great video on his bow saw, the both sides making on the ground, and again, a very honest video. He's not pretending to be an expert at anything, and it just inspired me to. I didn't do one. I didn't make one. I'll wait till I'm out on the ground for that. But I thought, Jesus Christ, I know I have a bow saw somewhere around. So I remember having this ages ago for cutting bits of trees and shit like that. And I pulled it out of the garage there this evening and I gave it a little bit of a polish up. And it has the usual crappy handle on it, orange underneath that. But this stuff that I put on it, it's what we call sniper tape. Let me see if I can. Oh fuck! I'm okay. Let's get myself a tripod or something. Right, this is a sniper tape we call it, or it's scapa tape. It's very sticky, very adherent, and it's grippy even when it's wet. But I think it's something that I would recommend anybody carrying their kit as well. For look, you can use it for a bandage or a plaster, keeping. Jeez, me bleeding teeth. The teeth are too over doing that. Like you can cover things like that, or you can cover things like this to make it more purdy. And it's the bow saw, so does exactly what it says on the tin. Cuts wood, cuts bleeding fingers. I cut my finger earlier on, giving a little bit of a sharpen up, But it's not a big yoke. And in other words, he ain't heavy, he's my bow saw. Alright, so that's a bow saw, it's a bow saw. If it's not, I'd cover the blade up with something if you're carrying your pack. And I know we like the fold flat ones and the boccos, whatever you call them, lads. And they're nice and handy and neat, but I think that's a good size. And I'm willing to carry that big pack. I don't mind carrying heavy stuff around. Like, I believe in carry as much shit as you can and then reduce it for every trip, depending on your needs. And then you say, right, I don't need that next time, don't need that next time, didn't use that, and feck a load of gear away. And then, you'll slimline your kit. That's the way, well, I do it and I work on it. Say, right, no, I don't need that. So that's basically it, lads. So, if you don't mind, I'm just going to finish up the video here now with the last piece. Alright. Is my hair alright? Bye.